Tesla stock keeps going down and down and down. And even with the news of the bots, it keeps going down and down and down. It kind of gets frustrating a little bit, but I'm pretty used to it. I've been in the stock since 2020 and it goes up and it keeps going up. And when it goes down, it keeps going down. There's nothing new. Anywho, the question is it now time to buy? Should you buy now? Should you wait? What should you guys do? And I do go over this video every 3 to 4 months with you guys. And I asked you guys on Twitter, or X now, if you guys are buying Tesla stock. And majority of you guys just said, yeah, but just dollar cost average. Some said, no, when it goes down heavy, I buy more. But majority of you guys did say just dollar cost averaging because you guys are used to Tesla stock going up and down. Like a flipping spaghetti monster. Shout out to Stephen Mark Ryan for that. But majority of you guys are still buying, and I'm personally buying a little bit here and there. I'm waiting until the new year starts, then I'm going to buy more slowly, dollar cost averaging, unless it goes to 200 or below, then I'm going to buy more heavy. But the question is it going to go below 200? Let's see. Let's see what's going to happen. So guys, smash that like button. We're going to get into the Excel sheet as usual. And subscribe if you haven't already, man. Let's go. So if you guys are a regular viewer of this channel, then you guys already know this chart. Again, I go through this video or this type of chart every 3 to 4 months to see if it's a good time to buy or not, and to see if there's an opportunity, right? Obviously, there's all the prediction and prediction alone. Don't take this as facts, but these are based on fundamental numbers, and we are going based on bear, base, and bull cases in terms of PE. I listed out the years between 2023 and 2025 because, if we're buying now, it doesn't make sense to see what the 2030 stock price is going to be. That's only if you're in it for the long term. If you want to get it now, you want to see what the stock prices could be between now and 2024, and probably want to see what the stock price could be in 2025 as well. But listed out here, as you guys can see, I put 1.8 million deliveries for 2023. Now it could be a bit less or more. Nonetheless, we'll figure out, we'll see what's going to happen in a matter of a couple of weeks or a few weeks from now. See what, the delivery numbers will be for 2023. Very excited. But you guys can take a look at the whole entire numbers, from energy to the profits to the services to leasing, all that kind of stuff. I want you guys to pay attention to the revenue. It looks like this year we're not going to be reaching the 100 billion mark, unfortunately, for Tesla. In 2024, 124 billion, and in 2025, 175 billion. It looks like that's not going to be happening. The net income gap is going to be below 10 billion, which is, again, not going to be good. But again, they did a lot of price cuts, right? They did a lot of price cuts. In 2024, it's going to recover. And in 2025, we can go to all-time highs. I got to share the standing should be 3.5 billion, not that, because that's where we are right now. Anywho, that little small fix will, change a lot of things. Anyways, EPS this year. EPS non-gap of $3.15, but the stock price does go based on the gap, which is $2.64. And then $3.20 in 2024 and $5.27. Look at that. We skipped the $4 in 2025 if there's no price cuts, right? And obviously, you can see the margins getting improved, right? You guys can see the average selling prices are getting much better. That's because the Cybertruck's coming in and interest rates will go down and Tesla will increase prices slowly here and there, even though ultimately their goal is to keep the prices going down, but keeping the COGS keep going down as well, keeping that margin even higher. Nonetheless, the stock prices in 2023, in the bear case, guys, and I'm talking about when 2024 is finished, right? The full fiscal year for 2023, not 2023 is done. When Q4 comes out and it's already priced in, that's where I'm going based on. In the bear case, I'm going to put a PE of 50, and that's a stock price of 132. Market cap over $400 billion. Like, that is crazy. That would mean, do you guys remember last year? What happened last year? Like around this time last year? Yeah. I mean, that would be kind of like, last year, this time around. And that would mean a lot of FUD. The market's going down, price cuts again, which we're not happening right now. In fact, we are seeing price increases, even though they're discounted. Nonetheless, 50 PE, stock price of $132 per share. Now, looking at this, you're like, wow, if the PE goes to 50, under $32, that's amazing. But the question is, would the PE go to 50? And why would it go to 50? Right now, it's at 76. If for it to go to 50, we got to see terrible news for Tesla, like more price cuts and margins going even lower than anyone thought, and a bad guidance to 2024, maybe, right? But I do think this is, if it goes to 132, I'm going to just, sell everything and buy even more. Base case 75 PE is what it is right now. It's a stock price of $198 per share, and that's why I keep saying this seems more reasonable to me. If stock goes to 200 or just a little bit below that, I'm gonna buy heavier, right? I'm just gonna go crazy. And if the stock goes to 132, I'm just gonna sell everything and buy more. It's just simple as that. Bull case 100 PE. That's a stock price of 264. Which would be a market cap almost reaching 1 trillion. Now, in order for this to happen, we need to have a great guidance and a decent 2024, a decent Q4, and a great ending to earnings in Q4. So that's what I would see, and an awesome 2024, right? If we are projecting an awesome 2024, then I could probably see 100 PE, which, that's my price target for 2023, 260. And although that hit it this year multiple times. But that's 2023. When is a good time to buy? Honestly, if you want to go buy heavy, obviously not financial advice, and this is my plan, is if it reaches 200. I know some guys who are technical, and I hate technical analysis. I really do. They say 170, 180. So if that happens, hey, you know what to do. But personally, dollar cost averaging never fails, but little by little. And then once you get that chance to go heavy, like if it reaches 189 or 132, you have dry powder to do that as well. Now forget 2023, it's almost over. Let's see what the stock price would be in 2024, giving the same PEs. 50 PE, that's a stock price of $160 per share and a market cap over $500 billion. In base case, I'm going to give it 75 PE again. It's a stock price of $240 per share and 100 PE in the bull case, $320 per share. Now guys, remember, FSD is not included in this. It's just energy and vehicles alone. That's it. If China happens, beta happens, and version 12 happens, that's going to bring the average selling price even higher because now Tesla is generating more revenue. And again, for 2024, we're not even including the BP or EG or other oil giants who are adapting Tesla's supercharging network. So that's even excluding that. There's a lot of things happening that is not included in this chart. It's just an energy and vehicles only. That's it, unless we have more data about the FSD. Until then, this is what I'm going to keep it at. Because it's more realistic and we keep it conservative. My price target for 2024 is $350 per share. That's a PE of, I think, not 120, 110 around there. I do think, 2024, again, the market is forward looking. So if 2024 is a recovery year and they're expecting a great 2025, think NVIDIA, what happened earlier, just last year, right? Before they exploded in profits and revenue, before all that, a year before, it was priced in. That's, because the management came out and said that, hey, we're going to be double, triple A, we're going to be hitting an all-time record. Demand is so high. I do expect Tesla to have that kind of vibe by end of 2024, because 2025 is going to be a record. So keeping it simple, 100 PE, right? Let's just keep it with that. In 2025, the bear case of 50 PE, that's a stock price of 264, which is really interesting because that would be the bull case for 2023. Just shows you how the EPS and how the company is growing nicely. In the base case, at 75 PE, that's a stock price of almost $400 per share. And finally, we're above the 1 trillion mark. Well, we hit that 1 trillion mark in 2024 in the bull case, but in the base case now, which is really a good sign. And in the bull case, if we give it 100 PE, I'm almost reaching 2 trillion and a stock price of $527 per share. So, sheesh, that's not bad. That's actually pretty good. And again, by 2025, I do expect some sort of FSD, so I do think it's going to be more than that. But anywho, 2023, here are the three prices that I will keep my eye out for, especially the 198 for 200. If that happens, it's really unlikely for Tesla to be trading at a 50 PE when there's a lot of good things happening in 2024. So I wouldn't really bet on going $132 per share by 2023, or by end of 2023, or by early 2024, because that's when the Q4 earnings comes out. So $200 per share, 198, that's a possibility, and I do think if that happens, which I do kind of hope it happens, I'm just gonna buy more. Going all in, man. It's gonna buy more. Simple as that. But let's say you decide to buy 100 shares of what the stock price of today, which is $230 per share. 100 shares of that would be $23,000 would be your cost. If you bought that now and in a bear case becomes true, you lost about $10,000. In the base case, you would have lost $3,000, but in the bull case, you'd be over $3,000. In the bear case for 2024, so if you bought now and you held to 2024, in the bear case, you will lose $7,000. In the base case, you'll be up $964. And in the bull case, so you'll be up $9,000. And in the bear case for 2025, over $3,000 plus. Base case over $16,000, and the bull case almost reaching $30,000. Guys, you see what's happening here? The longer you hold, the more benefits it's beneficial for you, because Tesla is going to continue producing, they're going to continue making money, and they're going to continue doing records in the future. This is why time in the market is much easier than timing the market, which I really don't recommend. Look, if you're a long-term investor of Tesla or anything, or any company, or any index fund, or anything, you must have a long-term horizon. It doesn't make sense to invest something today so you think you can, double, 10x it next year. That only happens rarely, and that happens sometimes by luck, because you bought it at the right time, at the right place. Most likely at the time that you bought it at, the company wasn't at a good place. Like, remember Tesla back in 2018, 2019, where they thought it was going to go bankrupt, and all of a sudden 25x'd. So, and the same thing with NVIDIA. NVIDIA was at a bad place before they said that we have massive demand, and then it spiked a lot. So really, it's really stressful to time the market. It's much easier if you can just, to be in the market long term and let time do its thing. So, Pejjy, should I buy now? Should I not? Look, if you're a long-term investor, man, of Tesla, dollar cost averaging is the best thing you could probably do. That's what I've been doing for 4 years. Obviously, now when I reached the high of 300, 400 at 2021, that was way too overvalued. But when the stock went to $100, whatever I had in my savings, I just dumped it in. And I'm really happy right now. Even if Tesla goes half the price of what it is now to, $115 or whatever, man, I'm still going to be happy. Or the $132 that we have here, I'm still going to be happy, because I bought so much in the hundreds, I don't care. And I hope it goes down that low, because I want to buy more on the cheap. Tesla stock, man, it's a business within a business within a business. And we're not even adding FSD here, or even Optimus. Look, Optimus, man, this hurts my brain. I made a video about it right here. You guys can check it out. It's just, the numbers are insane. Obviously, it's a rough draft. I will add it to the actual stock price now, because I do think now they're getting very serious with the bot. And I think us investors, retail investors, should be, getting serious about it too. So I'm going to slowly start adding it to my valuation chart, and I'll also obviously, make it available on Patreon as well, just like as this chart. Check out the video. You won't be disappointed. It's a sheesh moment. Guys, get your Bought the Dip t-shirt, man. 10% off if you said GFY. Like literally, I said GFY. And subscribe, and I shall see you guys in the next video. See ya.